Hey, welcome to Funded Profits Trading. I'm Luke Holmstrom, and today I wanted to talk to you about how I deal with losses. Some people think you're always going to win in trading, and there's going to be a point where you're going to have no losses, but I'm here to tell you that it's just part of the game. Some people will get upset, discouraged, but you can't let it get to you. Some days you're not going to have a winning day. Some days you're going to trade well into profit, news will break out, and you're going to fall into a loss. It's all just part of the game. And the biggest thing you can do is learn how to manage your emotions. You know, after a trade, there's a couple things that I like to do, and I'll go into all that. But you basically need to take time and look back on what you did wrong and what you could have done to prevent it. You know, it might have been a perfect trading setup, but your stop loss might have been too tight, and you weren't able to really take advantage of that full amount of profit. So, you know, going back a couple hours after you're done trading, you know, if you have to, I like to go to the gym if I lost a trade or two in a row. Go to the gym, you know, get my mind off it, drink some water, get some food, go read a book, go work on a project, go do something else besides trading. If you're going to you don't want to run into, you know, revenge trading or just trying to, you know, make back as fast as you can. It never works out, at least most of the time. But come back after a couple hours and see what you could have done to prevent it. You know, it might have been, you know, it might not really make sense, but just see what you could do in the future to prevent that. And if you can, put it into your strategy, critique your strategy a little bit. Sometimes, you know, even if we're making these dumb little small mistakes, keep in mind, because, you know, write that into your trading plan, because that could save you thousands of dollars, you know, into the future, you know, years and years, tens of thousands of dollars at least even. So, you know, look at it as a lesson, look at the losses as a lesson, and look what you could do better in the future to critique your own strategy. Losses can be from so many different causes, so many different variables, but you need to analyze your loss and critique your strategy. So many people beat themselves up, but you really need to go through these losses, these tough losses as a trader, to get, you know, better at trading. If you don't have these tough losses, then, I mean, you have to have the tough losses. You have to have your heart hurt. You have to have all these different emotions come through you so you can become better. And I promise it happens to everyone. But you also just need more chart time. Once you have more chart time, you're going to have more time to improve your style, improve your strategy, improve your mental psychology. And that'll help you as well, because you won't really look at, for example, like one of the things that I do is sometimes if I take a big loss, I don't really look at how much I lost. I just look at how many pips I'm behind, you know, or how many points I'm behind and how much I need to, you know, make back, and then make a high risk to reward ratio trade where I have a high probability as well. You know, there's so many different things that I do, but basically all I'm looking at is the pip value, not really looking at how much money I lost, how many pips did I lose, how much do I need to make back, right? And then the opportunities will just come and arise from there. But you just have to learn from your mistakes, adjust from there, because that one or bad trade isn't going to make you, you know, it's not going to be the end of your trading. You have to be as emotionless as possible, because there's always a new setup to trade, and you're always going to have to place that trade. You know, one trade doesn't determine who you are, but you just need to learn from it, and that'll, you know, be a win in my eyes. Just focusing on one trade at a time, just keeping it day after day, just keep coming, keep improving, and literally just write down everything that's going wrong. And once you do this, you're going to start seeing patterns, and you're going to start being more profitable. But that's it for today. And if you're interested in joining our academy, learning more about day trading and how to get funded with $100,000 in capital, then click the button below. Thank you for joining. And remember, if you have any comments, please drop questions below, and be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and so you stay notified for the next video here on Funded Profits Trading. I'm Luke Holmstrom, signing out.